Hello, this is Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your thumbs up, for your comments, and thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. And y'all, it has finally happened. The First Lady of France is suing Candace Owens. I have been waiting for this. I have wanted this to happen, and I'm glad she finally is suing Candace Owens. Not a minute too soon. She should have done it before now, but at least now she's taken charge of this situation. I don't know what is wrong with Candace Owens. I don't believe she's a happy person. Anybody who makes it her profession to go after other people and tear other people down cannot be a very happy camper. Now, what she is claiming is that the First Lady of France, Bridgette Macron, is transgender. Now, you know how she does it. She goes and digs into everybody's background and she gives a convincing tale about whatever it is she's trying to make people believe. But she has no way of knowing that for certain. That's the first thing. The second thing is, what difference does it make to Candace Owens if the president of France is married to a transgender person? She's not a French citizen. She doesn't have anything to do with France or the governing of France. So what difference does it make to her what the woman is? And it's just a shame that she goes about trying to embarrass people and tearing people down. And I know she's making good money for it, but it's not good money. It's dirty money. It's dirty money and it's dirty business tearing people down. Now, I don't know what this woman is. I don't know. But if it's good enough for her husband, it's good enough for me. But anyway, Candace Owens is being sued by the President and First Lady of France. French President Emmanuel Macron and his wife Bridgette Macron have filed a defamation lawsuit against Candace Owens over the far-right influencer's relentless and unjustified smear campaign, falsely accusing Bridgette of being born a man. The 219-page defamation complaint filed in Delaware State Court Wednesday accuses Owens of proliferating demonstrably false claims across her platforms, including in an 8-part podcast on social media designed to feed a frenzied fan base in pursuit of fame. These lies have caused tremendous damage to the Macrons, according to the Macrons lawsuit, which names Owens as well as her business entities which are incorporated in Delaware. I'm sure they have caused tremendous damage and pain and embarrassment. The false claims have subjected the Macrons to a campaign of global humiliation, turning their lives into fodder for profit driven lies, the complaint says. Owens has dissected their appearance, their marriage, their friends, their family, and their personal history, twisted it all into a grotesque narrative to inflame and degrade, the complaint alleges. The result is relentless bullying on a worldwide scale. Every time the Macrons leave their home, they do so knowing that countless people have heard and many believe these vile fabrications. It is invasive, dehumanizing, and deeply unjust. Now, I agree with every bit of that. I really do. It is dehumanizing and it's unjust. And Mrs. Macron is the First Lady of France, not the United States or the UK. If the people of France don't have a problem with her, and some might, but they elected him president knowing what his domestic situation was. So they wanted him to be their president and elected him a second time. This is not his first term. But Candace Owens goes after people and she has her little documents and so-called evidence, and she speaks with the authority of a person who really knows what they're talking about. But she comes across as unhinged to me. And I had said I was going to stop doing videos about her, but this is something that I have been waiting for. I have been expecting this, and I think it's well deserved. I don't know how it comes out, but you go up against the government, it's a good chance you'll lose. And then after suing her, I hope they demand monetary compensation from her, because I believe she's doing all of this for money, but also of some kind of twisted ego, a desire to drag other people down. That's what I see in her, a desire to drag other people down. And Michelle Obama was subjected to this same kind of humiliation, that she was born a man. And then they have pictures of her in elementary school with her elementary school teachers talking about her, and all over high school and college. But yet and still, they have not let up on her. They've even said that about Serena Williams. I mean, these are vicious, harmful people who have terrible lives of their own. Because if you're happy in your own life, you don't have any desire to humiliate, embarrass, or hurt other people. So these people really need to look deep inside themselves and really seek therapy, because there's something wrong with people like this. It's trending in the media, and this is how Candace Owens is choosing to respond to it.
You were born a man and you will die a man. That's the point I'm making. So give us a sample. I'll send my doctors to take your blood. Figure it out real quick, however you want to go about this. Hey, how about just giving us some pictures again of you growing up, raising your children? That would be fine. For whatever reason, to phone, by the way, like I said, we'll get to the bottom of it, right? That is what Discovery is for. I'm going to ask a lot of questions. You're probably hoping, this will go away, and at least we'll say we sued her. We'll say we went after her. She'll probably file for this to get dismissed. I'd like to make it to Discovery. I think that we owe that to the world. Anyways, you guys, we are revolting against this. We're revolting against the perverts that run the world. And I want to be very clear here. I count you among them. I think you're sick. I think you're disgusting. And I am fully prepared to take on this battle on behalf of the entire world. Okay? That's what I'm going to say. On behalf of the entire world, I will see you in court.
Bridgette Macron has already won a defamation lawsuit. I don't know what the difference would be in the United States. I don't know what the burden of proof would be or what the challenges would be for her, but she's already won one defamation lawsuit. So at least she had some experience with that. She is a white woman, and that is a white government. And Candace Owens is an immigrant from the Caribbean. Now, I don't know. She might win. She might know something that the rest of us don't know. And she says she's speaking for the world. She's going to prove to the world that the First Lady of France was born a man. I don't know how the world is going to be helped by that in light of all of the other atrocities that's going on in the world. It would be deceptive on one level if it turned out to be true, but nothing compared to some of the real atrocities that's going on in the world. There are things that are going on right here in the United States that are more pressing than whether or not the First Lady of France was born a man. And it is nobody's business. If the French people can live with it, surely we can live with it in the United States. What I would really like to know is what Candace Owens' ulterior motives are. Well, what is she really wanting to get out of this? It's really not because she cares about the people of the world. It's because she cares about tearing people down. That's what I see in her. And that is why I hope Mrs. Macron wins this lawsuit. I really do. But let me know what you think. You might be on Candace Owens' side. Let me know what you think. Have a good evening.